What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you another OneHive war recap video. Let's take a look. It was perfect dropped, 77 to 65. This was a random matchup midweek. This was the war that had the they had 20. This was a 30v30 war, and they had Town Hall 10s. All with Infernal Towers, all the way down to number 25. So all of that was Town Hall 10s. But we did have 2 extra Town Hall 11s, I think. Yeah, we had 2 Town Hall 11s. So there were some great replays that I can get. With that said, let's look at the Town Hall 9s first. We have number 27. This would be Savage Furdy doing a mass minion attack, and I believe this was the first raid of the war to start out the war, and it's a fresh hit, obviously, if it's the first hit. Mass minion attack. It's just stupid. Opens up the wall there in the center, right? So that he can get access to all of these air defense with his queen. Look at the sweepers. So he's really just, it's a free-for-all once he breaks this wall. It's a free for all. It's a free for all to get the entire base. So I like how he placed that rage there. You see how it's kind of offset to the left. So his queen's still getting that rage, but then as she steps up into it, the healers stay in it longer as he encounters some point defenses, and then eventually gets the enemy queen. Meanwhile, he started just a little bit of minions, just a few. I mean, it's sick. This is a really, really sick raid, especially for fresh. I wish I had this vision. So far he's used 12 minions, right, to create a good funnel going on. CC's out and dealt with. Ability gone. Queen gone. But just his walk or charge versus 3 air defenses. It's just such a nice attack. So he gets one of them. And he will eventually get to the rest, so we'll just speed up just a little bit for the sake of time, because it's a walk. Spoiler alert, she gets it. Look how he sends the loons first to tank for his minions because of the splash damage. So he sends his loons almost like a surgical, right, where you send a giant first, then the hogs. Sends loons to take the splash damage, SAMs or anything like that, for the minions, so that then they're safe to come up and just swarm upon the point defense. And even an air defense is a point defense. Look how close this gets right here. Scary moment right here where they all converge, fight the sweeper, and then come to a wizard tower. So close. But those max minions from the CC just doing work. I mean, that's sick. It was actually more than 60 minions if I'm not mistaken. We'll check the count on the screen after this. I mean, but just nasty mass minion attack. And it's the first one that started the war. Nice job, man. It was 60 minions. And you had a max lava hound in the CC. Nice job for Savage. Then we're gonna go up just one to a rage on a Town Hall of 9.5. Queen charge, baby dragon attack. Started from the top. Uses a BK to create part of the funnel. Go to ×2 because you got to set it up some. Alright, so she steps up in there. That's where he wants to be. Right down this channel. So there you can get this. You can get her. This. And once you create all this side, that's when you start sending in your baby dragons from the left. You'll see how he does that. It was really nice. I told him when I came back to see this raid, see the recap, that I wished I would have waited before I put on the attack strategy video of a queen walk a baby dragon, because that Don John did one this war, I did one this war, and then I didn't know Rage did one. I already put the video out before he attacked. But I really like this. I think it's clever how he uses the baby dragon almost to tank for those loons to get in there, so they're like fully healthy, take out the defense. But then the baby dragon, yeah, took some hits, but look at what else the baby dragon continues to do. The loons are going to go for the defenses, while the baby dragon gets the cleanup, and it's a really great cleanup too. That's what I thought was really clever about this. It is a cleanup attack too, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments, but I could have sworn it's not a fresh hit. Yep, rage down right here, getting the most from this walk. Baby dragons on the bottom. I think he said this was his first time using baby dragons. I could be wrong, but I believe this is his first time actually using them. I know he's great with LaLos and minions. He's done mass minions before too. Look at that little miniature hound at the top, and then loons, and then more baby dragons to follow. Just really, really nice attack. We'll go to ×2, and he's got a rage down just for the end to help sustain his queen out. Nice job, rage. I mean, really sick raid. Alright, it swags a rage and a queen ability. Jesus Christ. Alright. Next one we got is a number 15. Some Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 10 action. And this one's going to be a Queen Walk, Zap Quake, Baby Dragon attack. Double Zap Quake. Takes advantage of the underdeveloped air defense level. Nice little funnel going on the bottom here, just from the queen and wizard. You're going to take the enemy queen head on with the poison to greeter. And then I believe you also get that CC lure. There's that queen engagement. It's done. There's partial lure. Going to come here in a sec. Get both royals for the walk. And then no doubt you get the air defense right there. Go to ×2. Some really sick attacks lately, man. Really excited about the content that's going to be coming after this. Alright, so back to ×1. Open up the wall for the BK to get in to basically get this air defense. And sends it smartly towards an area that has a multi-infernal, so that it definitely not that much risk once you pop that ability. That definitely will get the air defense. And then already started with the baby dragons. Hound to follow. Queen's doing work over there still. Loons to follow, and then baby dragons on the top. I mean, just nasty. Loving these raids lately. All the air defenses are down, so now this this hound is basically just tanking for the loons a little bit, but that is infernal is going to basically get them. It's one thing to take advantage of. You know, a lot of people are setting their bows to ground. I mean, it's look at this, Town Hall 10. Town Hall 10, Zap Quake, Baby Dragon attack. I mean, come on now. Yeah, it's not the greatest base in the world, I'll give you that, but still, just look at the attack. Sick. And it gets better. So we'll go to ×4 out of this. Really, really nice attack, Chris. I got some other content from him on other wars that I can't wait to share. Let's go to number 7. Atoma doing a Queen Walk, Zap Quake, LaLo. This is really nice how he did this. Alright, so he's going to Zap Quake this air defense. Excuse me. And he used 3. You might ask, why is he using 3? He wants to ensure that he gets the sweeper as well. And does he clip the infernal? Yeah, so he uses 3. Gets the sweeper, the infernal tower, and the air defense for basically 7 spell slots. 3 zaps and a earthquake. So it leaves them with a rage for the walk and bowlers, because they're going to aim for that infernal tower, and also the air defense. You'll see how he does that. creating that funnel with the baby dragon, just a giant to tank. Just, you know, I mean, they bring 1000k plus HPS. That's definitely additional time that allows your BK to come up and one shot some of the funnel pieces here on this trash ring. And there, look at that jump, how we basically bridge that gap here so that they don't have to walk all the way around. And really, they don't have to get that deep in the base. The objective is done with that air defense and the CC lure and the Infernal Tower. So now he sends what's left from an angle of the sweeper with 2 hounds greeting it versus 1 air defense. I mean, that's nice. That's really nice. Wow. Pups around there for cleanup and stuff. Still got 7 loons in the bag. And an unbroken hound. Still holding on to these loons. Finally he sends them in from the very, very back end here so that there's that sandwich effect going on. Because you don't want these water loons to basically end on the Wiz Tower. And you don't want all your loons to end on the same defense. Because you don't have enough loons, since you don't have any spells for them or anything like that. But the more spread out that your loons are at the end, the just easier cleanup is on your army there. It's kind of like this, how all the defenses go down, and there's a good, you know, about half and half. All you need is a couple on the left side, loons and opposite the end, and then they spread out to different trash buildings. That's really what you're looking for. Just really, really nice. And then to end this one, I had recently put out a video about how Hagen review is after the update and how it's not like a guaranteed 3-star or anything like that, but it's a lot easier now. They're a lot more versatile. And I had said that I seen Town Hall 10 gohos and hobos. So I have a lot of that content that's about to come. It's just going to be posted later. But a little prelude for that is Eve doing on number 19 a Town Hall 10 hobo. So when we take a look at this, though, the first thing I'm going to point out is that there's single Infernal Towers. Great army composition for hogs. What I was speaking about just a few seconds ago is that the content I'm going to bring is anti-3 top tier Town Hall 10 bases with multis instead of singles, and they're still hoboed. There's some sick content coming that I'm really excited to share. This was a great prelude for it with the jump coming down here, the shatter, got the a little bit of a split with the bowlers on, but eventually you still enter the same way as you would with any other hobo approach. Golems down first, poison down for the CC, raging the bowlers, raising your queen and kill squad there, taking care of everything there, and then if you're basically great with currently or pre-update with the boner attack, this is the same idea. You want to use a kill squad to get a portion or a fourth of the base to form like an L shape or curves kind of going on situation where you're aiming for one Infernal Tower. Do the same strategy, but with hobo or goho in mind, and you'll find it's the same thing. As far as that's what I've noticed. Also, that the bases kind of are protecting against the bombs are away from the hogs, and when they do jump into the Infernal Towers, where they're usually nowadays to protect against miners, they can be healed right through it. And you're going to heal naturally as a Town Hall 10 on an Infernal Tower area, not because you expect to heal past an Infernal Stream, but once you take down the Infernal Tower, you want to immediately be healed up right away to keep your hogs keep going on a Town Hall 10 style goho or hobo. So this was just a nasty hobo that I really, really enjoyed, and I was excited to put it out. Really nice job, Eve. And then when I came back and I saw another war that had just finished, and I counted 3 or 4 different Town Hall 10 hobo or goho attacks. I'm so excited. I'll put out an attack strategy video on one of them. So anyway, back to this recap. Nice job, OneHive. Overcoming a real huge deficit with 25. I think we had like 14, 20, like they had 9 extra ones. It was a tough battle. So nice job pulling it together. Really nice raids. Once again, that's going to be it. It's Brutus reminding you, you got to be better than a double, and I will check you next time.